How's this, Mike? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Rob.
Just hold the fucker. Look, I'm driving and I'm holding it.
Doob dop a doob dop, scooby doo bop bop a doo.
Oh, boopity boop
Bop,
bop
bop,
bop
doobity bop.
bop bop bop
Bop, scooby bop bop.
You know what? Let me turn down the brightness on here. Down to that. There. All right.
Doo bop a scoodly boop bop a doo. Am I loud enough? Is it registering?
That's
per. Swing everywhere. All of this.
Yeah, just hold the fucker. Because it's gonna sound like, hello. I'm just trying to. You're looking like a redneck girl at a hot dog eating contest.
What does that look like?
Oh. Well, I'm thinking of the ones where they, where it's like there's like a. Oh, okay, never mind. It's like they dangle it, and I don't know why they dangle it.
Redneck girls dangle the hot dogs before they swallow them whole?
Yes.
Is this supposed to be like a sexual thing?
I don't. Yeah, I would guess so. Well,
man, I love these hot dogs.
Are you ready for this? Oh God, blue balls.
Blue balls.
Blue balls, man. It is good to be back.
Shit, yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Jesus, it's been like a couple months, you know.
We last did this Christmas of 2013, I believe.
You know, and I've actually God, I kind of slowed down during this past year. I come and do a show here and there. I actually did a show with a friend, and it was a great show. It was a great show, and I still haven't put it up yet, and I gotta do that. I mean, we were kind of trying this new format, which is really a simple format. It's fuck it all. We're just gonna go and say what we want to say.
Say what you want to say.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I remember last time we did this, we planned it out, and we were like, we're gonna do an intro, and then we're gonna do all this stuff, and it's gonna be all organized.
I don't like it. It puts too much pressure on it.
I agree.
It's nice to just let it flow, let it go.
Do like a freelance podcast.
Yeah, we'll be the only freelance podcast that exists out there. There's no other podcast that does exactly what we're doing at all. To people who think that there is one, silence yourselves and let me have this, please.
Let them have it.
I'm out of rehab now.
Let them have it, guys.
I'm out of rehab. I have a few problems. I'm doing my best. Don't take this from me, or I will lose my shit one more time.
One more time.
And we don't want.
You don't want to see him lose his shit, man.
No. As Frank Sinatra would say, no, not me.
Nope. Not you, man. Not
me.
you.
You don't want me to do it my way.
No, definitely not.
Not at all.
No.
But you know what? You know what's really great right now? We're doing this the old way, man.
The old way.
The way it started, in the car, driving. I cleaned my car out today, so it's nice and comfy in here. It actually feels pretty spacious, doesn't it?
It does.
This is not bad at all.
I feel like, even if I lean the seat back, like... Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. It's
There
nice and comfy. We're going to go out. We're going to get ourselves some cigars. We're going to have a good time.
Yes, we are.
Oh, man.
It'll be quite enjoyable if I do say so myself.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a few stories to tell, Peter.
You're goddamn right. We got
a few stories to tell.
We got the agenda coming here.
You know what?
Ding, 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 ding. We got some stories.
What?
Fresh new story coming. I mean, a couple fresh new...
Hot off the story machine.
We got a new story coming off the story machine right now. Let me put...
This just in.
Let me stick your finger down your ear and just in. Something new has happened to us over the past 6 months.
So
believe it or not.
So I was stationed at Lodges, and now I'm done with that island.
That's right, because last time, if anyone remembers, which you don't, if you're listening to this.
Yep.
Last time we talked, you were stationed in Portugal.
Yes, I was.
Portugal.
It's a chain of islands that they call the Azores. It's about 850 miles west of Portugal, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and on an island called Terceira. And there's nothing but inbred Portuguese people, cows, and coffee shops and bars. Everybody over there likes soccer. It's the only thing.
In Portugal, everyone likes soccer.
Everything likes soccer. Well, anyway, my PCS date, my time to get out was August. So I'm taking leave en route to my next base, and I decided to come down and visit my family and hang out with my best bud.
Oh yeah, we have been hanging out.
Yep.
In fact, I there's things that I won't go into great detail on this podcast, but this guy I'm talking to right here is a goddamn hero right now. You know, it's one of those things when you got one friend who you know, you're just down and you just need someone to just pull you up and make everything all right. And sometimes you can't always get that. Sometimes you're not lucky enough to get that, but I was fortunate enough for it. So I got to thank you for that, my man.
No problem, man.
I give you a great salute, an Air Force salute, a Chair Force salute. But, yeah.
That's what I'm here for, you know?
You know, there's one thing I got to ask you about. So you're talking about these Portuguese, and they all play soccer. So I heard you broke your foot.
Yeah, I broke my foot. We're doing squadron PT.
Yeah.
Our entire squadron goes and works out and does kind of like physical activity kind of stuff.
And how did you do it?
Well, it was sport day. Well,
Okay.
the greatest sport ever.
Sport? Wait, hold up a second. So you got squadron PT.
Squadron
It's
PT.
time to go out and exercise our ass off. It's boot camp all over today. What are we doing today? It's sport day.
Sport day.
Yay! I'm gonna play frisbee. Woohoo!
You know, actually, for squadron PT one time, we did yoga.
You did yoga.
We did yoga. It sounds really pathetic.
You know
and,
what?
and of course it is.
It's
It's as pathetic as it sounds.
I can't.
You know what? And right after we're done stretching, we literally lay down on a mat and take a 10-minute nap.
Well, it doesn't sound that bad.
It's pathetic.
Well, no, it's
It
not
does- no, it
pathetic.
sounds very. It is very.
Okay.
relaxing.
Well, you got to understand how I'm looking. I mean, you're sitting here. Hey, don't act so high and mighty, been badass, Mr. Air Force. Come on. Now, if you're a Marine, you could be like, oh, yoga. I mean, what?
Okay.
I mean, yoga was probably just challenging for you. That's why.
Yeah, it was kind of challenging.
It was
I
like,
mean,
oh God, I gotta, pull my knee behind my, eyeballs, and
my body doesn't stretch that way.
if I did yoga, I'd probably feel a lot better than I do. But I don't do yoga, so I don't feel a lot better. So I'm a bad person for not trying to make myself feel better. I'm sorry, Buddha.
Well, anyway, I was doing squadron PT.
Okay.
And it was sport day, and I decided to play beach soccer with some buddies.
Uh-huh.
And of course, I was the goalie because I'm a really awesome goalie. I'm good with my hands, ladies.
Yeah.
And
you know it. I remember.
I was the goalie, and
gonna
then and I decided I wanted to play some offense. So I went out in the field, and I grabbed the ball with my feet, and I went to go.
Damn. Go. Move it, boy.
Come on, kids, get out of the way.
Fucking kids.
All right, yeah, get in your truck, eat your ice cream cone.
All right.
Stay out of
all
my
right.
way. We're making
Hold
a
on,
podcast.
let's put a
right now.
pause here. We're surrounded by rednecks right now. They're looking in here like, what's going on?
What's
in
going
there?
on? Hey, what's going on?
What are those things they're holding?
Hey,
in their
you.
heads?
Hey, I'm
Like
pointing at you.
dildos or
Hey, what's up?
something? Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Look at those two.
Hey, let's interview him. Roll down your window.
What are the microphones for?
Hey, you're on YouTube. You guys are on
You
YouTube.
guys are on YouTube right now. Serious?
Say something cool.
Yeah, say something cool.
What up?
What up, dude? YouTube represent.
Ahoy and Zolby Firewatch.
Oh, you guys got a license?
Yeah.
You do? God.
How are you on YouTube?
Oh, well, we're not on it right now. We will be on it later.
For what?
What's your
Oh,
account?
it's a podcast. It's called Crooked Lizard Studios. Oh, yeah, it is on YouTube.
Hey, Pete, tell him to look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Crooked Lizard Studios.
Crooked Lizard
Yeah,
Studios.
take a look at it. I got a few on there. You could always
What are
use
they
more.
about?
Oh, it's just about anything. Can you hear swear words?
Can what? Yeah.
Okay, well then, you'd like it.
This kid ain't 12 like everyone thinks he is.
Oh,
You're 16.
Yeah.
You are 16.
Yeah.
No, he looks 12.
Yeah,
Can I ask you a kind of a personal question?
I know. Yeah.
Did you have that kind of genetic thing where you do look younger?
Yeah.
You do.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, it's like because you do seriously look like you're
Yeah, I
12
know.
years old, man.
Are you are you Benjamin Button?
Huh?
Are you Benjamin Button?
I have an older brother named Benjamin.
Oh wow.
Whoa, I guess he's Benjamin then, huh?
It's a mic, my man.
For what?
He's on YouTube right now. You're on YouTube right
You're
now.
on YouTube. You're on YouTube.
You guys are gonna be famous to a few people.
No. Oh wow. We're getting ourselves a crowd here. Would you look at that? Oh, so what are you guys up to tonight?
So do you like?
Hey man, can I get one of those cookies?
Just one of those cookies.
None left.
You have
Oh.
a chewing. You have a
Oh,
chewing
man.
though.
That's how it goes, man.
Yeah, any of you guys want to buy me a can of chew?
A can of chew, huh?
Can of chew. I don't know if we can.
How old are
condone
you?
this.
I'm 17.
No, sorry man, you gotta be 18.
You gotta be 18. We gotta enforce the rules
It's true, man.
because we are public
But
officials.
I don't have my license with me right now, so you want to buy me or something?
Come on, don't you know you chewed at like 17?
No, I've never chewed.
I never chewed. Me neither.
Oh, it
Well,
just looks
you
like you
don't-
got a
you
big
know
old
that-
front
You don't
lipper
have a
in
chewing
right now.
What'd you say?
You don't
Looks
have a
like you
chewing
got a
right
big
now?
old front lipper in right
Oh,
now.
he's
No, it's my natural face.
that's just genetics. You know, he was gifted to look like a redneck.
It looks like you do.
You get in a lot of trouble at school for teachers always thinking you were chewing or what?
No.
no.
You never have.
I told them it was my face, and they're like, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Go like this.
I'm.
Why?
Here, I'll
Because
do
it's
this.
You really,
seriously
think I got chewing right
Yeah,
now?
it
Yeah.
seriously.
All right,
looks
let's make a bet.
Okay.
Let's make a bet.
Should we make a bet?
1 penny going
All right.
Well,
If I have chew in my lip right now, I'll buy you chew. And if I don't, you give me $5.
I don't got $5 on me.
What do you have?
I'm not giving away money. That's my chew.
All right.
I think right now he's like, okay, I he doesn't have chew. He's like, there's no need in throwing away money right now.
If I'm right, what do you give me?
High five.
All right,
Okay,
that's
okay.
good. That's good.
Okay,
Okay, you're about to owe me a high five, man.
That's as natural as could be. Yeah. All right. Well,
What?
this has been a surprise. We gotta go and get some cigars, but hey,
Well, you
Well,
guys
Well,
buy
if you're
chew.
gonna buy some cigars, you should at least buy us a tin of chew.
I can't use chew. I mean, if I were buying chew, I'd offer it maybe.
If you lied to me and said you were 18, I might have done it.
I'm 18. I said I don't have my license
He-
with me right now, but
he-
I'm 18, so I can't buy
Mike,
anything.
he did lie to you and say he was 18.
No, he said he was 17.
Oh, the other guy.
No,
said
the
he
other-
was
the
17.
other guy.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh.
You guys must all be finishing Norwegian because you all kind of look
Finish.
alike.
Finish.
Oh.
Hey, you know.
Hopefully this all comes in good.
Hey, you know when you're on YouTube and you start clicking, the related videos.
Yeah.
And you get to that deep, dark place.
Where it's just scattered across YouTube, where you're watching weird things that don't make sense.
Well, that's where we are.
we are those. We're
Yeah.
in that crevice. We're just hidden away.
You know what? It's kind of the same thing with our
Is
conversations.
the
Like,
laptop recording it or what?
Yep.
yeah, our
Laptops are
conversations they'll begin normal, and then they'll get weird and deep and dark.
Like, you guys know what bukkake is?
No.
Listen to my next podcast I put up and you'll understand. Huh?
Well, you really
Yeah.
should buy me that tin of chew.
Oh gosh, it just, at first I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, maybe we can get some fans. Maybe these guys will actually like us, but they just want that can of chew.
I'll subscribe if you
I'll
buy me that tin
subscribe.
of chew.
What'd you say?
He said he'd
I'll
subscribe.
subscribe if you buy me that tin of chew.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, subscribing right now if you buy the tin of chew.
Well, let me see. Hold on, let me
Yes.
Oh yeah, let me look it up right
let me
now.
just look it up so I actually got it here.
Hey man, I'm sorry, I'm not getting you a can of chew.
Alright.
It's not happening.
Deal's off.
It
All
can't
right.
happen. But seriously, if you guys are interested, I can't say that every single podcast is going to be absolutely perfect. But if you guys do want to hear this recording right now, in about a week's time, or in a couple days, look up Crooked Lizard Studios. Look for the turtle, and if you find it, it should be up there. Episode 28.
26.
This
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
on it
28.
right now? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, just random stuff. I can't say it's all the best stuff in the world. Sometimes it might get a bit boring. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it ain't. But hey,
what's
it's
like
just
the
a
best
hobby.
thing?
Well, Ryan
Yeah.
just wants to listen to his own voice on YouTube.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to, just check it out. You know, if you like it, listen to a few more. You know, and if you want to subscribe because you do like it, I'd appreciate
Well,
it.
you'll
And
definitely
hey,
get me
and let me
subscribed
just
if
tell you,
buy your internet.
it's not just us two. It's like it's a lot of people.
Yeah. It comes
We,
and
we have
goes.
we have different guests on all the time.
Like right now, he's just in here. He's just here for this weekend. So I'll bring in other people every once in a while. All right. Well, hey, fellas. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm wearing a rebel flag belt right now.
yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the
Check it
south.
out.
Oh, yeah.
Hell no, he's not from the... Are you from the South?
Are you from the South? I'm from
No, but...
pretty sure we're all from Minnesota here. Minnesota, eh?
Minnesota, eh? Huh? How you guys doing? I don't even know what the fuck that was.
All right, let's pause this podcast.
We're gonna
go outside.
pause this. We're gonna get some, cigars. But hey, if you guys want to look this up, look up Crooked Lizard
Yeah,
Studios.
I just put it in my notes.
All right.
So.
So why don't you guys just say your names real quick?
Bert.
Bert.
Nick.
Jerry.
All right. Thank you, three. Oh,
Thanks, guys.
And four.
Nice meeting you.
Bobby.
All right. Thanks, Bobby. All right. Thank you, guys. We'll come back. All right. See y'all. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Oh. They're like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, whatever.
You ain't gonna give me no 10. I ain't listening to your goddamn show.
Stupid kids asking for chew. 17 years old.
No.
Hey man, can I get some chew? Wait, you buy me chew? I'll subscribe to your channel if you give me chew.
No, but it's kind of funny because I mean, it just reminds me like it's like that's all the kids can do nowadays. Like out here,
Yeah.
there's nothing to do but just hang out around, you know.
It's the truth, man. So you were saying you saw a trailer for God Isn't Dead, or God's Not Dead.
God's not dead.
And this professor...
God's not dead.
And this professor, he's like, at the end of your paper, you got to put God is dead. Well, this college student, he contests that, all right?
Well, okay. So it's if anyone, I can't. God, I remembered the guy's name. Oh, I used to know. Okay, I don't know the guy's name, but if anyone's ever watched Hercules, the old TV show, the live action TV show, is the guy who played as him, as Hercules. And he comes in as this professor, and I believe that his wife and baby child died in childbirth.
Yeah.
So he just hates the idea of God. He's like, fuck God, there is no God, right?
Yeah.
So then it's like this new boy coming to college. He's all kind of nervous, whatever, Good old Christian boy. He's a Christian boy. And he comes there. And first off, so it's a philosophy class, and this teacher just comes in and he's like, I'm not going to debate about whether or not there's a God or not. So he hands them these papers, and he's, it's like waivers they got to sign, talking, and at the end of it, they have to write also that God is dead, right? Or something like that. And the first thing is, you just got to realize that this is not based in reality whatsoever, because that would never, ever, ever happen.
No.
Yeah. But excuse me for a moment. So he gets to this one kid that good old Christian boy, and the boy's like, he asked for the boy's waiver or paper or whatever, and the boy's like, I can't do what you ask. And he's like, why can you not do what I ask? And the boy's like, because I'm a Christian, And he's like, well, then you have to do a presentation on why God is not dead. Hence the title, God's Not Dead, right?
Yeah.
And in the trailer, there's just all, there's all the scenes where, like, there's literally a scene where the boy's leaving class and the teacher runs up behind him, grabs him by the shoulder, and he's like, you think you're so smart, don't you? There is a God in that classroom, and he's not the one that you think of.
Yeah.
It's me. And it just looks like, same old kind of. It's a Christian film at its heart, and when I was watching the trailer, I'm like, this would be kind of interesting if they just didn't demonize this fucking atheist philosopher guy. They were doing it so hard. It was just ridiculous, you know? And I'm like, here's a good idea for a film where you could get a bunch of audiences there, right?
Yeah.
You didn't just have to get the Christian audience there. You could have atheists or people from all sorts of different religions. What's the other thing that's not atheist? It's just kind of like
agnostic.
Yeah. You could get them. You could get Christians and atheists in. So you got 3 different groups in for your film, right? Your film's going to do good.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you already have. If you already have
that's a wide audience.
If you already have the Christians, I mean, adding in atheists, I mean, it's just a good idea. And they could have done that, but no, they're just like, no, everything, you know, it's at its hardcore. It's a goddamn just Christian film, and I feel like, yeah, those films can exist. That's fine, but I mean, maybe aren't we at a point where we can just kind of step away from that? You know, where we don't have to just have like we don't just have to have black movies. You know, like the black comedies that there always are. You know, because I'm telling you the truth. I know a lot of now I know I'm saying this like a white guy in Minnesota, but I know a lot. I know black people. I have black friends, and
everybody knows black people,
and they don't even. A lot of them, they're like, yeah, I don't even watch that shit anymore. It's just the same old, you know, whatever. And that's the same thing with the Christian films. You know, I never really watched Christian films to begin with, but yeah. So let me just step off this soapbox real quick.
So anyway, you were saying about this trailer. I want to point out that the professor is completely indoctrinating his college students by asking him to do this. He's asking him to do something he doesn't believe in. Well, there's a similar story that involves my brother and his science teacher.
Really?
Yes, and they were speaking. The subject of teaching was global warming.
Okay.
And global climate change, as they now call it.
Right.
Well, my brother and I, being very conservative and very sensical, no offense.
Okay.
Wow, it got really foggy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I like how you're saying, like, no offense and all. I mean, one great thing about me and Mike right now is we're kind of on opposite ends of a lot of things.
Very much so.
But we are the closest of friends. We've been friends forever.
It's true.
So if someone disagrees, this is a lesson. If someone disagrees with you about something, that doesn't mean you have to hate that person at all.
Exactly.
You can hate them sometimes.
Yeah.
But continue, man.
Anyway, so my brother's in this science class, and he's asked to write a paper about global warming and what detrimental effects man-made global warming can have on the planet.
Right.
Well, of course,
knowing your brother, he was like,
global warming is not caused by man-made things.
Okay, so like I said before, people, you can always be friends with people who are on opposite sides of a coin with you. But no, I'm not going to stop you from making your point. But I do have to say I am kind of on the opposite end of that.
Okay.
But hey, you're not going to jump out of the car, right?
No.
No. So, no. But seriously, I want to hear your point. Continue on.
Okay, so we disagree with this teacher that's indoctrinating his students with what we believe to be the wrong idea.
Okay.
So my brother is asked to write a paper proving global warming is detrimental. Human-caused global warming is detrimental to the planet, and we are killing ourselves.
Uh-huh.
Well, obviously, you're not going to write a paper on something that you don't believe. Similar to this trailer you were talking about, right?
That is true.
Okay, so my brother, he wrote a paper disproving it, right? And he failed him on the paper because he didn't do what he was asked to do.
You know, I gotta admit, did I know this teacher, by the way? I'm just curious. Or was this your Eden Prairie School?
I think his name was Mr. Swanson.
All right.
He had a giant mole on the middle of his forehead, and he was he was that science room that was like kitty corner to the middle school main office.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
We all went to school together, so. But anyway, okay. So I you make a point there, and I do have to agree with you on something. I mean, it's like I would disagree with you, and I disagree with you on global warming, but that's like me going into a class and a teacher telling me to write a paper that says global warming to me isn't true, and I would never want to do that.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I mean, I know I'm just taking what you said and doing the exact polar opposite, but that would, for me, that would be wrong.
Exactly.
And so therefore, it was definitely that's there's just sometimes just a barrier, like.
If you're teaching something controversial, something political, it is considered to be indoctrination. And so, anyway, this story is going to lead up to how I broke my hand.
Okay, sorry, I keep jumping in, I know, but I'll try stopping now.
Okay, no problem. You're the other half of the show, man.
I guess
Jump
that
in
is
anytime you
true.
want.
That is true.
Okay.
I own this shit. So you keep talking, but I'm gonna say my piece.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, anyway, so my brother's science teacher failed him for writing the exact opposite. Well, my brother fought up a storm, and my parents got involved. The school got involved, and it was a giant shit storm.
Yeah.
Anyway, I kind of had his back. I had my brother's back.
Well, no, yeah, that. I mean, hey, family is all.
Yep.
As that guy in Breaking Bad said. I mean, and yeah, you should always have their back.
So anyway, this whole situation, this indoctrination and things like that, it really grinds my gears. So
it really grinds my gears.
Yeah, it grinds my gears.
It bothers
a little bit.
the hell out of me.
It sandpapers my something sensitive. That was weird.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, you get the idea.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm backing my brother on this, so I go to the science teacher, and I have a few words with him. And
Hey, by the way, just saying, when Mike has a few words with someone, there's never raised voices.
no,
It was.
No.
I'm telling you right. I know for certain that it was a calm conversation.
oh yeah, definitely.
At least on your end, definitely.
Definitely.
Okay. But continue.
Anyway, I had a few words with him, and I ground his gears.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a whole ordeal, and there was a lot of dispute and all kinds of things. It got a little crazy, and anyway, it eventually came to a resolution. Well, fast forward about 4 years. All right.
Jesus.
All these 4 years, I'm hearing about global warming and global climate change, and well, the globe started to cool, so they changed the name.
Okay.
First of all, right? And I hear it on the radio, and I hear, people are making Priuses now.
Yes.
And fuel efficiency is the thing because we want to save the planet.
Okay.
Recycling.
Mhm.
Paper plastic, no. Use a cloth bag. All this
Okay.
kind of stuff.
All
And I
right.
see it every single day, and, I kind of just pay no mind.
Okay.
Well, fast forward all through those 4 years or so, and I just arrive on this island that I'm done with now. I just arrived on this island. I got none of my things. I got my uniforms. I got my shoes and a change of pants that I bought at the airport because the airline lost my luggage and I had to wait for it to get to the island so I could have my things. Anyway, but one thing I did have on my carry-on was my laptop.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm leeching off my buddy's Wi-Fi who's next door.
All right.
And I'm on YouTube watching some videos. And I see an advertisement. Those advertisements that come up every now and then between videos.
Uh-huh.
I see Al Gore's face.
Right.
Right. Al Gore. This is the mother of global warming.
Okay.
So
I'll take that. I Al Gore. Yeah. That it.
okay, so
You can call him the mother. I'll okay.
So and then it's a sequence of people's faces who look really concerned. You know? They
Right.
just look like their child is being stalked and they're like really concerned.
Okay.
You know? And they're like, we have to do something. This is an important issue, you know? And they're talking and then Al Gore, his face appears on my laptop, okay?
Right. And you take
And-
your laptop
and-
and smash it on the ground.
Oh, just wait.
Oh, God.
Just wait. He goes, join my Google Plus Hangout conversation where we can discuss the future of global fuel efficiency and being kind to Mother Earth. We're having this global Google Hangout session at this time, at this date, and be there if you can, because it's really important. Well, halfway through this advertisement, my blood is boiling.
Oh, Jesus.
Because global warming, hearing it on the news and stuff like that, it kind of died off.
Look at this guy. We're sitting here doing a good old
How's it going?
podcast and listen to him.
I love you too.
He can't turn off his phone. Hi, Julie.
Peter,
you're
Mom,
in-
Mom wants to,
You're interrupt.
Mom,
You know.
Mom, Peter wants to say hi.
You know what? Can I talk to Julie real quick?
Yeah.
Hey. No, this is Peter.
Okay, now he's talking on my phone. He's speaking to my.
Hey,
brother.
how are you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing real. We're actually super busy. No, I'm just joking with. How are Did you see Mike Thursday night? Was it at 6:00? Was he there? Oh my God! Oh my God! You know what? Yeah, I'll tell you the truth right now. Mike, no offense, but your mom always has that super sexy voice, and I just heard this. And I just couldn't stop. I just thought it was her. So this is Alan's girlfriend?
Yeah.
How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic.
I'm doing good too.
Shut up, Mike. I'm talking.
Okay.
No, I know.
Talking to my brother's girlfriend.
Well,
during
I'll
a podcast.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you back to Mike here. Okay.
Okay. I'm getting the phone.
It was
back.
lovely talking to you.
Yep.
You too.
All right. Bye. And for all of you to know, that's what you get when you leave your phone on when there's a podcast going. I say your mother has a sexy voice.
Very good.
No, I'm just,
Sorry, Peter.
No, it's okay. But continue.
Um.
Continue, you conservative prick.
They say liberals are so open-minded that their brains are likely to fall out.
Right.
Okay, anyway.
Did you really just have to? Let me just jab back here. Real
Okay.
quick.
Go for it.
No. That's what I was saying. You were doing.
Oh.
You're just like liberals' brains do not exist.
Okay, what part of the story was I on? I totally forgot.
You were boiling.
Oh, okay.
You
so
were hot.
I was hot. Man, I was hot. Okay, my blood was boiling, and I'm looking at this YouTube ad, and Al Gore's face comes up, and he's like, "Come join my Google Hangout so we can talk about important things concerning global warming." And anyway, all the global warming and global climate change stuff was fading away, and I hadn't heard much about it since I had an argument with my brother's teacher.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I thought I was done with this global warming thing.
Right.
And I was behind my brother's back finding facts disproving global warming,
Okay.
explaining how it's a bunch of bullshit. And I'm looking at this ad, and I'm sitting on my chair. I get really pissed off. I don't know what to do. I don't want to break my laptop. I don't want to. There's no one I can punch in the face.
Oh God.
So I look to my left. I'm like, oh, I gotta do something. I'm so mad right now. I'm just. So I take my right hand and I punch my refrigerator.
Man, I have one question for you. Was it running? Because your refrigerator must have just been like, hey, man, it's okay. I got a beverage right in there. God damn! What the fuck?
Hey, would you like a cold beverage? Ow!
Hey, I see you're having a hard time right now. Why don't you just, come out and get a... Ah! Bam! What the fuck?
So anyway, this is me getting ready to go to bed, and I just punched my refrigerator. So I'm sitting in my boxers, right?
Yeah. You want to push that back real quick? Okay.
So I'm sitting in my boxers, and I punched my hand, and you know how it stings for a second, and
Yeah.
It's supposed to go away after like 5 minutes, and like, whew, man, that hurt. Now I'm good. Okay. Well, that didn't happen. It kept hurting, and I tried to sleep it off. Like, okay, I'm just gonna go to bed, and when I wake up in the morning, it's not gonna hurt. Okay, so
Right.
I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna take a nap. It's not gonna work. Ah, it still hurts. It still hurts. So I'm in Portugal on an island that I just got to. All the phone numbers are weird, all kinds of shit. So I don't know who to call, and my hand definitely feels broken. So it's dark, and I gotta go, and I gotta flip on the light with my hand, and I see this little poster thing right next to my door, and it's got a list of phone numbers like, you can call this to have fast food delivered to you, and it's like 2 a.m.
Right.
you can have. Yeah, you could call the officers club. Okay, that doesn't help me right now. You can call the chaplain if you're having issues. No, that may help later, but no, not right now.
Not right now.
my hand is broken right now. So
Okay.
I read this.
Chaplain comes in and he's like, "Let me heal you." No.
Very bottom,
Okay.
on base emergency. And this isn't an emergency to me. I've had broken bones before.
Right.
I mean, I could walk
Yeah.
to the clinic, but it's closed.
Okay.
So how do I get help? Okay, you know what? I guess I'll just consider this an emergency then. So I don't have a phone.
Oh God.
I don't have a phone because I just got to the island. So I gotta go down the hallway and find somebody that's still awake at 2 a.m. So I can't knock on the door. It kind of hurts. And I'm holding my hand with my left hand because it
Okay.
hurts.
So
I gotta kick the door.
So you can't use your other.
I kick the door until somebody wakes up. I just start kicking doors. I'm like, hey, man. Hey, I finally find someone. Okay, hey, can I borrow your Portuguese cell phone so I can dial an emergency? And he's like, what? What? It's 2 a.m. I'm like, yeah, man, I broke my hand. I was like, how? I punched a refrigerator.
Jesus.
So eventually the EMTs come and they're like, what happened? I'm like, I'm really embarrassed about this, but I punched a refrigerator because I saw Al Gore's face. And they just start laughing hysterically. And they're like, all right, let's get you down.
Jesus Christ.
So the medical care center on base is closed. So they drive me to the other side of the island. It takes about a half hour.
Jesus.
And I'm chilling, and it's like 4 a.m. And this, after a little while, the sun's gonna come up, and the wait to find somebody, like the doctor who fixes bones, is at home sleeping. So I gotta wait there for hours, and the sun comes up, and it's 8 a.m. I'm tired as hell. The doctor finally gets there, and he goes, "Your hand's broken." I'm like, "Thanks."
No,
Thank-
I
thank you
didn't.
for
I
that.
didn't
Thank you
know.
for that. Anyway, fast forward a year and a half, and my nickname in the shop became Maytag, like Maytag refrigerator, and it's written on my going away plaque.
You know what? That's actually not a bad.
Yeah,
name.
that's a good nickname. Yeah.
Maytag. That's actually not bad at all.
So that's the story of how I broke my hand.
Children. In observing and listening to this story, I've come to one conclusion, and that is believe in global warming so you don't have to break your hand
No.
over a refrigerator.
No.
Think about no. Just think about it, buddy.
Break your hand, but stand up for what is right, because your legs are not broken.
Just think about it, buddy. I mean, all this trouble, all this stress that's been happening over the past 4 or 5 years. Oh, your broken hand. It could have been not there.
It's healed now, and I can still punch you.
It could have been not there. Only if you would have believed in Al Gore.
Believe in Al Gore, the founder of the internet.